Okay, so this is gonna be a very interesting video.
Alexis called Dice Dicey Wicey Heisty this morning.
Who said that? Who said that?
No, read it to yourself.
What he is doing? What?
If anybody is forced to do videos, it's me.
You know what you're supposed to do?
I have a script in my hands right here. Our girls have been wanting to act, and this year we're letting them pursue that. So we've got them a theatrical agent and everything, and they've been getting scripts and things to audition for. This script right here has a part in it that involves like some affection between children. The main thing is this is about the third one that has had some parts where, I mean, the girls will be 12 soon, but Justin and I, who's recording, we have certain opinions about these type of things, and
I'm behind the camera, guys. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, but I'm going to give the girls this script, and I just want to see what they think. They haven't read it, so I'm going to let them read through it, and I expect them to come running out when we get to that. They get to that part, but I'm going to let them read this, and then we'll talk to you guys about what's going on. Girls, sitting right here.
Okay,
With the dog, per usual. Poor Dice.
Dice can jump down. Look.
Poor Dice being held captive per usual.
Jump down. See? Yeah, if you want. See?
Alexis called Dice Dicey Wicey Heisty this morning.
Guys, I have a script here for you guys to read. You got another audition.
Yes.
Yay.
So, well, I was telling them how you guys seem to want to act.
Yes.
And that's why we're allowing you guys to jump into that this year. We never let you before because I felt like you were too young.
Alexis and Ava, I have a question for you. How do you feel about doing things like in TV or movie that maybe like aren't really you or not you yet? Or
Well,
like,
it's fine if it's like cursing, like it's fine, and if it's like
Who said that? Who said that?
I asked Mama if they had curse in the script, would you still let me do it? And she said yeah.
When did I say
You
that?
said yes.
She making, let's see, this was your dream.
but girls, don't you think some things maybe are too far?
Yes.
Right.
Like kissing or something. Yeah.
Kissing or
A
something?
hug is fine though.
Okay, so Mom's gonna give you the script, and why don't you guys read it?
Oh.
I'm going to leave this with you guys to read, and when you're done, you can come, we'll talk about it. Dad and I, we can talk about it, okay?
Can we read it while you're here?
No, read it to yourself.
No, taking the distraction with me.
Okay, so the script the girls are reading right now upstairs has a kissing scene in it. And they don't know this, but we will know this in a little bit because they're gonna come yelling through the house once they read the side. We know that. We want them to read it. What we want to talk about is how we feel it's so inappropriate for children, our girls are 11, playing the part of either a 12, 13, 11-year-old to kiss other boys.
I personally feel that any circumstance, and you can argue is acting, some people say that, you know, there's been child actors who've done whatever, that's fine. I'm not saying one thing or other about that. We can only speak about our stance and how we feel, and our girls are 11, soon to be 12, but they are very much what we consider age appropriate in all things that we do, because there's no need to rush their childhood. Like once you're an adult, that's it. Once you're at I like boys stage, then that's it. Once you're at those stages, so there's no reason for us to force them and to rush them into it. So with this script, having that in it, like he said, I'm pretty sure how they're going to be like, Mama, did you see this? So it'll open up the chance for us to have another conversation with them about it, because obviously we talk to them all the time. But
You know, kids get one childhood. We don't want to mess it up. We've talked about that before. They're 11 years old. We want to keep them 11 as long as possible, have them act 11 years old. All right, here are the girls over here. What do you think of the scene?
Well, it was good, but why is there a kiss in the scene?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
There's a kiss in the scene?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Like, I'm not doing that. If they say we have to kiss somebody to be able to do the movie, no.
How about you, Alexis?
Mama!
I agree with them. This is not a test on how they feel or what they should say. My wife and I just wanted them to read it, but they should not have any experience on camera that they haven't had in real life if it makes them uncomfortable when they're 11 years old, 12 years old. It'd be different if they were asked to play a hockey player that never played hockey before. That's fine. This is a whole different thing that they're not ready for emotionally.
this scene that calls for a 12-year-old to, you know, have her first boyfriend and, you know, blah, 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 and
At
kiss
12? That is so young.
I completely agree. But understand something. This is what I want you guys to understand too. People are different. Just people have their different opinions. People do whatever. We personally have feelings and certain opinions about things, just like you guys have feelings and certain opinions about things. And it's our job to do our household the way that we feel is right. And what we feel is right is not for a 12-year-old to have a boyfriend or kiss a boyfriend or anything like that. So it's not appropriate at all at that age. Even if this wasn't a script and you guys thought you would have a boyfriend right now, you'd be talking about a boyfriend. What do you think he might say?
Say stop. No.
What would I say? Knock it off. That's what I would say.
No, you say knock it off. Come here. Come look closer. Don't do that.
Alexis.
Do you think a 12-year-old is appropriate for them to be kissing on camera?
No, or
In real life?
Even a 16-year-old.
What about in real life, Ava? I think 12 is kind of too young, right?
Kind of. I think the max. I think the minimum is 16.
16. Or whenever you feel that, girls, you don't know that.
No.
Because like I just said, even at 12, they walked in right now thinking about a boyfriend off screen. There's 12-year-olds who feel that way.
We did.
I don't think so, but
Yeah,
okay.
there are.
Yes, there are.
They know some.
Not know somebody. In my school, in 3rd grade, this girl had a boyfriend, and the first kid I peer leaded, this person had a boyfriend too.
So, and we would never, no matter what the role is, we're not gonna be like, oh guys, but you know, this role, it doesn't matter. We only want you to be able to do things that no matter what, when it's a movie or whatever, when we look back, we can't say, oh my gosh, I can't believe they were 12 doing this. That would never happen. That's not what we want for you guys.
And I don't care if it pays $1 million, I will not.
Well, how do you, Alexis, do you feel if children have experiences too young, then that makes them grow up fast and it kind of ruins their childhood?
Yeah, and I also think that if they let's say they're forced to grow up too fast, like do things that are normal, like maybe like take care of their siblings at like 8 and where their parents go out to parties, that's also like growing up too fast. And if they don't want to do it, then their parents shouldn't make them, no matter how old they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's like, let's say the kid doesn't want to do anything, just want to sit on the iPad all day. If they want to do that, then you have to make them do something. It doesn't matter. You have to make them be active. Like go outside, play some.
Ava, how do you feel? Do you think kids forcing them to do things makes them grow up faster, which might ruin their childhood?
Well, I think it just ruins their childhood. And if a lot of the times they don't want to do it, so if their parents make them do it, then I don't think it's forcing your child to do things, because you can force them to go play outside because they've been on their iPad all day.
That's a good point. We are going to force you to go outside if you've been inside all day. But you know what I didn't force? This little boy to be sitting over here like this. I don't know what he is doing. What is this little boy doing? Nobody forced him to sit by the game room machine, guys. All right, let's go with the George man. George man's a cool dude. There we go.
Come on, I'm kind of high.
I know you were invisible. I didn't even see you. This topic doesn't really apply to you, Jers, because you're not planning on doing acting. Jersey's that's not his ministry right now. But it does apply in the way that Jers, when we do content and things like that, even with you, we're not going to make you do something that's inappropriate for someone your age or for a kid to be doing.
Jersey is not really a social person to people he doesn't know. Like in the videos, he might seem like, but in real life, like somebody says, I'm a big fan, he's like just shy around people.
Well, we let Jersey be who he is, right?
Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead and shoot it, buddy.
So you guys know Jersey's YouTube channel, Playtime with Jersey? Well, when he was like a toddler, he did just like videos of him like learning, and he liked them, but then we turned it into a gaming channel, and that's what Jersey wanted to do. Mom and Dad didn't say, you have to do it. He wanted to do a gaming channel, and we did too. And
But now you won't let me do it.
We're not gaming. We don't want to do a gaming channel.
Because there's too much gaming going on. This is another important thing. Jersey wants to do a gaming channel, and we're saying no because we don't want him sitting there staring at being a gamer all day.
Right.
Yeah, maybe it could make money, but that's not the point. We don't want our kids sitting there staring at a screen being gamers all day. Why?
So, Alexis, this is kind of the point. If there's a script that calls you to kiss someone, that's something you haven't done. If there's a script that calls you to be a hockey player, that's something you haven't done too, right?
Yeah,
but one of those is okay, right?
Yeah, and also, guys, if there was a script that caused me to be a gymnast, I feel like I wouldn't be able to do the flips, just random, but I have stunt double.
Stunt double, okay. All right. Ava, your mom and I always try with you, your sister, and your brother to think of your feelings, to think of your childhood, because we want you guys to have an amazing childhood. And I know that we have a family business, a video business, and we all contribute to that, but it's still part of their childhood. And I think that my wife and I, we do an excellent job as leaders of this family to give them an awesome childhood. I think we do.
And one more thing, guys. So some of you guys think, or like, allegations that we're forced to do videos. Actually, Mama and Dada, they ask us if we still want to do videos once in a while. Like, they ask, do you guys still like it, or do you want to do it, or do you want us to go back to regular jobs? Because they could just go back to regular jobs, but also like we wouldn't be homeschooled and stuff. But I think I like being a YouTuber, and also I wouldn't get to be homeschooled if I wasn't a YouTuber.
Hey,
have to work.
If anybody is forced to do videos, it's me.
You know what you're forced to do?
And guys,
Read books. Look at that. They're forced to read, yes.
No, and also, guys, if I needed help because you guys were, I would run to our neighbor's house. I will run to our neighbor's house with my ATV out, knocking on the door, and child support will come.
If there's somebody who you guys would know immediately if something was going on, is these two blabbers right here. They would tell everybody in the world.
I would do this. I would make the help sign. I would do like this, like the help sign.
Well, the thing is, guys, Mom and Dad have other businesses, other talents. I'm holding the Ultralight, which you guys need to buy. It's the best light for creators. Works with every device. You can get it now at theultralight.com. So Mom and Dad have a lot of talent. We have other businesses. We continue to ask the girls to make sure they want to do it. And yes, they like to be YouTubers. At this point, you guys want to be YouTubers still, right?
Yes, and actors.
Okay. So
I hope the goal is to, I mean, if you want to do YouTube still, sure. But I hope the goal is to not be doing YouTube. Like, I hope you guys want to go on to different careers, whether it's acting or, you know, be a veterinarian. I don't know.
But then what will I do?
What
do you want to do?
7. You haven't.
You got to decide what you want to do.
I like YouTube.
You want to do YouTube again?
Oh, God.
Well, we got to talk about it. You do have a channel, buddy. Okay. Jersey does have a channel. As Alexis mentioned, we stopped doing it because my wife and I didn't feel he was really into it. Now he's into it. But we got to decide what to do. He can't do gaming, as we said, but maybe he wants to do other stuff. I don't know.
Yes.
So Alexis and Ava, if you don't get this role that requires a kissing scene, guess what? You won in life because your mom and dad are thinking about your childhood.
If we get the role, so we're gonna ask them if they could change like the kiss to like
We will require it. If they can't, then we're not doing it.
Yeah. I don't care what, no kiss. I don't care if it's a kiss on the cheek. I'm not doing it.
Alexis, a lot of times if you're the right person for the job, or Ava, you're the right person for the job, they can change things. It is not a big deal, okay? So what is a big deal is standing up for what you believe and what you want in life. And for moms and dads to know that some kids are too young to emotionally know what is the right thing, and we have to make that decision for them because we want to give them a good childhood and we want to make little children become great adults. And sometimes that requires us saying this is the right thing to do.
Guys, you see this book I've been reading right here, Max Einstein Saves the Future? It's by James Patterson. I like James Patterson.
Read.
And I have read 20 chapters in 3 days. And I know that might not seem like a lot, but first of all, this is a chapter book. And second of all, I don't have time to read like for all
you do
day.
have time.
No, I don't.
Yes, you guys sit on that video game.
time.
You got all the time in the world.
All right, good job, guys.
And practicing my acting.
Jersey, you want to say anything else? Okay, make that. All right,
Make sure to know how to make this face.
Okay.
And they should like to and always be an alien.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you do more videos. Subscribe and turn on the notification. Thank you for watching.